How do you feel about Luka making the first team?
Rachel, I have zero complaints about Luka being on the first team. I thought about it for a while, and at first I was kind of mad that Jokic wasn't on that list. But looking at what Luka done throughout this season, putting up 29, 9 and 9, and his historic, and the way he balled out against the Clippers in the playoffs, the sky's the limit for the kid, and he's doing this at 21 years old. I have zero complaints. Well earned, well deserved.
Yeah, no, I like this. I think Luka, we talked about that 30-point triple-double month that he had. Really the season that he was having, and especially building off the Rookie of the Year. He was second in most improved voting, which I'm still a little iffy about that one, but I have no issue with him.
That argument again?
Yes, I have no issue. The Rookie of the Year goes on to be an All-Star. I don't think that that's most improved.
He went on to be an MVP candidate and made first-team All-NBA.
Yes.
And the fact that no one else has done that.
But that was Rookie of the Year and then continued to get better at.
We're going to get into this again.
Okay, anyways, I have no problem with Luka Doncic being on that first team. I think it's very, very deserving.
All right, let's get to the All-NBA second-team selections. Kawhi Leonard, Nikola Jokic, Damian Lillard, Chris Paul, and Pascal Siakam on this list. Richard, what do you think about those faces in front of you?
I do. I like this list. Again, Pascal Siakam and what they were able to accomplish in Toronto, growing and building, really improving. You want to talk about most improved. I think he improved from a role player to leading a team to the #2 seed that everyone wasn't even sure if they were going to be a quote-unquote postseason team. So Chris Paul, what he did, everything, I have no problem with this list.
I have no problem also. I think Chris Paul being on the second team is well deserved. Dame Dollar right there where he's supposed to be. One could argue that he should be on the first team, even Kawhi Leonard, but I have no problem with the first or second team.
All right, well, let's
Rachel.
move on to the
But
third team then. Your
so.
All-NBA third team is composed of Jayson Tatum, Jimmy Butler, Rudy Gobert, Ben Simmons, and Russell Westbrook. So, Kendrick, now that you know all the guys who made All-NBA, which player would you say is the biggest snub from this list?
Well, first of all, how did Rudy Gobert make it over Bam out of the Bayou? Look, that doesn't make sense to me. The best big man in the league right now is Anthony Davis and Jokic, and the next one is Bam. Bam is the most versatile big after those two, and I don't understand for the life of me how did he not make NBA all-team NBA. He should at least been third in place of Rudy Gobert. The last time I said this on your show, Rachel, on The Jump, the Utah Jazz fans went crazy on me on my social media, but this time I don't care. They can go crazy all they want because I got the Goon Squad to back me up.
Okay, Perk. Well, I'm the only person I'm going to talk about is Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid, I feel like, you know, I know he had it was a very unique season in Philly. There was a change not having Jimmy Butler. And this team, you know, even with the injury to Ben Simmons, they were able to grit it out. And I just really think that Joel Embiid deserved All-NBA. Now, when you watched him play and he played well, the things that he was able to do. Now, he got off to a little bit of a slow start because he was like, I'm going to take things more seriously this year. But I think that Joel Embiid is a top 15 player in this NBA without question.
And that's kind of one of the things, right? We've talked a lot about awards lately, right, and what actually stands for what, who's the best player, does the MVP really tell you that? All-NBA is supposed to be about who are the 15 best players in the league. And it's not positionless yet, but the NBA certainly made a move this year toward making it that way with the fact that they gave you a ton of options for every player.
Now, the fact that Joel Embiid Joel Embiid has less votes than Chris Middleton for All-NBA, and look, Chris Middleton's an all-star, he's a great player, but the impact that Joel Embiid has on the floor to say that he is better than Joel Embiid by these numbers, that's just a little disappointing.
Right. I mean, for me, when I make my All-NBA vote, it is about who are the best 15 players in a given year as opposed to one particular stat category up or down.
Well, Richard and Rachel, this is not NBA 2K. Sometimes numbers could fool you. When you look at it from the eye test, to me, Chris Middleton was having one of his best seasons of his career. So I don't see nothing wrong with him having more votes than Joel Embiid. Sometimes I watch Joel Embiid, watch him during the game. Yes, he do have 30 and 15 on one end, but he's also giving up 45 points on the other end in pick and roll defense. So I have no problem with that.
Absolutely. Well, it's fun to have these lists. Love that the NBA gave us this announcement, and congratulations to everyone involved. Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.